you have said what should be done. And given the political realities, in fact, including the economic realities of what we have in the nation today, do you have any hope of that being achieved? Can we ever sit down together to discuss this?
I think it's it's not a matter of can we, it's a matter of we must. Because, what are the options? Really, truly. Okay, so many options are advanced. Everybody go to their father's house. But we live in a globalized world. People are living in Burkina Faso, they are living in London, they are living in. So go to your father's house is not a solution. Yes, you can go to your father's house. In the end, you'll still trade with one another. So we still need to develop a sense for what is important to all and how we can live as gifts one to the other. My view of creation is that God created man as a gift to one to the other. How do we live a solidarity humanism in which we recognize the inalienable dignity of the human person that is in all of us? How do we live cooperation? In my view, education is a very big help in that process. Even though we can see things wrong here and there amongst people who have degrees, but it's not about degrees, it's about educating the mind. The old Greeks used to think of society as divided between three categories of people. At the base are the idiots. An idiot is not used in an insulting way it is used today. The idiots are people who care only about themselves. What they will eat, take care of themselves, At a slightly higher level, we have the tribesmen who care about people they are connected to by, say, blood, parochial. And everybody outside is an enemy to be fought. So we have tribesmen. Unfortunately, many of us are still at the level of tribesmen. Somebody's coming, you've never met this person before, you don't even know anything about him. Just because his name sounds different, instantly you treat him as an enemy. Instantly.
HomeVest is a development by RealVest, which has taken up the responsibility of providing quality, flexible payment and affordable homes for Nigerians, both at home and abroad, especially UK, US and Canada. This provides Nigerians with a plan that enables them to become house owners in 7 years or less, with payments from as low as 50,000 Naira monthly. You can move in on completion of half of total payment. We have over 14,000 investors and subscribers from 13 countries, including UK, US and Canada, who have enjoyed consistent returns on investments with us. Our pilot locations are Lagos State, Ogun State, Kwara State, Imo State, Oyo State, FCT Abuja and Delta State. Take advantage of this opportunity and become a house owner today. Choose HomeVest by clicking on the registration button now. Xenic is a UK representative and marketer of HomeVest in UK and Europe. For further inquiries, send text to this WhatsApp number +447 983 439 082.
Third level to which we must educate all into citizen. The citizen can imagine the shared humanity and the common good of all. And so as more people become truly citizens, and it's a very important point to pay tribute to a friend of mine who just passed away, a gentleman called Tunde Akinleye. Tunde was chairman of the Kogi Club. Tunde was one of those members of the steering committee of the concerned professionals. One of my great personal satisfactions with myself is that I've had difficulty getting drawn and sucked into this ethnic whatever. I mean, when June 12 was annulled, I was one of the first to get out there and say we must resist this. We forget. Among the people who responded to that call, 1993, there's this gentleman called Tunde Akinle. Tunde ran his own business, Logic Sciences, and amongst a group of us, we created the steering committee of the concerned professionals and woke up professionals in Nigeria to citizenship, and we resisted. Adama Shogun Ashoba said only a few weeks ago in an interview with me and on this series on Nigerian history that we can make noise about Nadeko and all of that. One of the most formidable groups that fought the military was the concerned professionals. In truth, we were the ones who supported Nadeko, provided it the way we all structured it and made it. So anyway, today Akinle was one of those gentlemen. And if there is anybody, it's not buried yet, fortunately is still lying in mortuary in London, buried next week. But if there's anybody who epitomized that rising above the clan, in my estimate, amongst people around, Tunde Akinle. I remember even though I was on a slightly different side with him on that in 1999 when Obasanjo was on the ballot box. He said, I can't vote for him. He said, today, he said, have you ever seen, you know what I say Yoruba? Nobody can talk to him. I can't vote for that kind of man. That is the citizenship in Tunde Akinle. Our country will have more and more people like him. And by the time we have more, we'll be able to overcome these problems.